Once upon a time in Israel, there was a great famine. It was so bad that a mother ate her child. Then God came to their rescue through Prophet Elisha. He said, "Hear ye the word of the Lord. This is what the Lord says. At the same time tomorrow, a seah of finest flour will sell for a shekel, and a seah of barley for a shekel at the gate of Samaria." Now there were 4 men with leprosy at the entrance of the city gate. They said to each other, "Why stay here until we die? If we go into the city, there is famine, and we'll still die. So let's go over to the camp of the Arameans and surrender. If they spare us, we live. If they kill us, then we die." When the men who had leprosy got to the camp of the Arameans, there was no one. For the Lord caused the Arameans to hear the sound of chariots and horses and a great army, rather than the sound of the lepers. Then they said to each other, "Look, the king of Israel has hired the Hittites and Egyptian king to attack us." So they fled into the dusk and abandoned their tents and their horses and donkeys. Then the men who had leprosy entered one of the tents, they ate and drank. So the lepers went back to the city and called out to the gatekeepers and told them, "We went to the Aramean camp and there was no one there, not a sound of anyone." The gatekeepers shouted the news and it was reported to the palace. At first the king thought it was a trap by the Arameans to lure them over. Then he sent some men to go find out what happened. On their way, they saw some clothing and equipment the Arameans had thrown away on their headlong flight. So the messengers returned and reported to the king. Then the people went out and spoiled the tents of the Arameans. So a measure of finest flour was sold for a shekel, and 2 measures of barley sold for a shekel, just as the Lord had said. He is the same God, yesterday, today, and forever. Now, due to this COVID-19 pandemic, there has been an increase in hunger all over the world. But you need to focus more on God's promises of provision and rescue. Make your requests known to Him through prayer and supplications, and be rest assured that He will make a way out for you.